guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn. I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So today is a mental day. Bitcoin is dropping loads, and so are many other cryptocurrencies, which if you're someone who either has no cryptocurrency or you feel you don't have enough, this is perfect. This is the reversal of Bitcoin going to the moon on any said day. If you're someone who believes in cryptocurrency and you think actually over the next 5 years this is going to be the best form of holding wealth, then this is like the event. This is your pump day, because you make the most money when you buy something, not when you sell it. So if you, instead of buying Bitcoin at, what was it? I think it went up to, was it 55 or 60,000? I can't remember how high it got up to. But you would much rather buy in at 32,000, and when you're at those sort of levels, if I just look at the Bitcoin chart, let's go over to the full screen. So the highest that we actually got to in this run was 59,500, I believe, unless it went any higher before that. I don't think it did. Oh no, it did. Went all the way up to 63,000. So at the minute, Bitcoin is currently half. So if you want a 100% return, if you want to double your money, now all you need to hope for, you don't need to hope for Bitcoin to go to 100k. You just need to hope for it to go from where it is right now to back to 63,000. So this is a great time to buy in. Is this the bottom? I don't know that, but what I know is that when Bitcoin was heading up to sort of the 55s and 60,000s, if someone had said to you then, would you like to buy Bitcoin for 32,000? You would say, yeah, like, yeah, God, give me two of them. And here we are, now's that time. And obviously, if you're thinking long term, you could hold out and say, okay, well, I'm going to hold out to see if it keeps going down, which it may do. I've seen it drop. Here we go. It's just dropped while we've been talking. I've seen it drop today. I saw it enter the 39,000 region, and it is down 30% in one day. That is one of the largest drops I've ever seen in one day. Now, in the past, there have been, if you look at history, there have been days where it dropped 50%. And I remember being in cryptocurrency and holding Bitcoin when it dropped 50%. And I thought, oh no, this is it. I was an idiot. Everyone's going to think I was an idiot for doing a YouTube channel about Bitcoin. It's just dropped half its value in one day. But I just wish that day I bought as much as I wish I got a loan out. I wish I got credit card. Not that this is financial advice, but looking obviously back, I can say that for sure 100% now because I'm looking back in time and it's already happened. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I would have got a loan, I would have got a credit card, and I would have bought as much Bitcoin as I could at that time, because I remember there being a 50% drop, and I think it was around when Bitcoin went up to, it had a big run, and it went up to something like, I'm going to say 13,000, and then it had, I swear it had a 40 or 50% retracement in one day, where it sort of went back down to the 7,000 mark. Maybe 8 or something like that. I can't remember the exact, but I'm sure if any of you that have stuck around long enough, you'll be like, yeah, I remember that. Now, at the time, you were just thinking, oh, this is it, it's going to go to zero. And I'm sure many people watching this video today will be thinking the same thing. But in my personal opinion, this is, if you're going to buy into Bitcoin, today's that day. Now, if we wait until tomorrow, if there's a retracement, this will go back up to 35,000 pretty quickly. We are going to get a lot of people liquidated because a lot of people would have been hedging that bet at 39,000, 38,000, it's 37, and it just keep dropping and dropping, and I could enter now and it could keep dropping. I mean, if this gets anywhere into the 20s, that's a fucking, that's a bargain, because 20,000 was the higher 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't think it's going to go that low. But I do think that this is the best opportunity that I have to jump in. Now, frustratingly, which seems to be the case, always seems to be the case, I don't have enough money to buy in today. I may do in a month's time, 2 months' time, and there could be a huge bounce, and this could be back up to 70,000 in that time. And I'll think, oh, why couldn't, so now I'm thinking, oh, do I borrow it off someone? Do I, and that's very risky strategy. But yeah, this has put a huge smile on my face. I've been so down about Bitcoin because I've watched the ride up. I've watched the whole ride up, and I thought, oh God, look, it's at 40,000. Now it's at 45. Now it's at 50, 60. And I was watching all of this. And I thought, oh no, it's going to go to 100k, and I've missed that run. And I've been preaching for 4 years, or however long I've been doing these videos for. For 4 years, I've been saying Bitcoin's going to 100k. I think it's going to go past 100k. I think it'll go, and I've said this many times. If you look at the stock to flow model, that seems to be holding true. It has always followed that line. It has always gone past it, and then it comes back down. So the next figure that it has is 100k. Now we have to have a huge retracement to even out at that 100k. So I think it's going to go to 150, 180, maybe to 200, and then it'll sharply just drop, a bit like today, down to 100k, and then it'll even itself out over that period of time. The trouble is, when it's going up like that, everyone thinks, oh, it's going to the moon. I see it's going to $1 million, and you never know when to cash out. But that's my strategy. I'm going to try and stick true to it as much as I can, as close as I can. But it all started with... Oh, the website's going down now. Probably because so many people are checking it. It all starts with people panicking. You can see like there's a slight little bounce up already. So I think that if I was a betting man, which I am, I would put a small sum of money. If you wanted to make a bit of money fast, I don't know, I'm really... The thing is, you guys watching... The people watching these videos, they want to hear technical analysis. They want to hear, how do I make money quickly? And I could be wrong, and they could say, Glenn, I took your advice and I lost loads of money. So that's your own fault. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do technical analysis. I'm not financially trained in any way. It's just someone who talks about crypto for the last few years. If you wanted to make money quickly, you could now go on to, say, one of the many leverage trading platforms. Obviously, I like Prime XBT and FimX. I don't really touch any of the others. I don't see why you would have so many different accounts. But if you went over to one of those platforms, put 500 quid, as long as it was a sum of money that you're willing to lose, you've got more chance of losing it than you have gaining it. So just bear that in mind. You go over to one of these platforms and you do let's say a 5 times leverage that is going to go up. If we see this go back up to 34,000, now a 10% up from where we're at now would be 3,100, which would take us to 35,000, which is not out of the realm of possibility. I could see that doing that today or tomorrow. Now, if you've got 5 times leverage on there, you've got a bit of lee room there, like a bit of maneuver if it drops down. So if it goes down to 29,000, you won't get liquidated. But if it does go up, then you could have a nice bit of profit there that you could cash out on, buy some Bitcoin, just not on a marginal leverage trade, and just buy some Bitcoin and just hold it. And say if you make, I don't know, $1,000 plus your original 500, you got 1,500 quid, and if it now goes up to 100k, you're going to triple that. So now you've got 4.5k, and that could happen within the next 6 months. I'm not saying that is going to happen. I'm not promising. I'm just hypothetically saying that that is not out of the realm of possibility. Now, some of you out there are going to do crazy stuff and do 100x leveraging now, and some of you are going to get liquidated. Some of you are going to earn really decent profits. The best day I had, I earned about 15 grand in one day by putting in a marginal trade. I then lost 12 grand of that, or something like that, 11 grand of it the next day. So you have to know, right, okay, I've made a bit of profit. You know, you typically only have, I would say, 1 or 2 shots at something like that. And I feel right now is that shot. Not just because, oh look, it's already gone back up to 33,000. So that's what I was talking about. That 31,000, I think that was your shot. It may steady itself out now. It might go up, it might go down, I don't know. But 31,000, that was the time to buy and do a 20x leverage trade that it was going to go up. And there you go, you would have already gone up almost 8 to 10%, and then obviously you've got that multiplied as well, so that would have been an awesome trade. But I still feel that these levels, if someone said to me at the start of today Bitcoin's going to go to 33k, I would have been like, what? It was at 43 at the start of today, so it's literally lost 10 to 15 grand, and we're only at 2:30. So anyway, that's my view on it. Another one to watch out for is Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a third of where it was at. I think it was heading towards 70 cent at one point. Now we're looking at, it's at 26. So I can see that being another, look at that, year to date, 10. If someone, you know, people will look at that and say, oh, Dogecoin's a pump and dump. But you've got to say, well, it's up 1,000. No, that's 10,000. It's up 10,000% in 1 year. And one day it lost 50% or 30% they've put here. But oh no, it is about 50% at 43.5. That's in the last hour. Jesus Christ. Again, this is another coin to watch out for, because if Elon Musk keeps pumping it and other people keep adopting it and all the young TikTokers and YouTubers and everything, whether you believe in it or not, if enough people get behind it, it will succeed. It'll be a self-facilitating prophecy. So yeah, if I had £50,000 right now, I would be buying $50,000, let's just say, to make this easy. I'd be buying one whole Bitcoin, I'd be buying a couple of Ethereum, and then I'd be buying a whole load of Dogecoin. I can't work that out. But I'd be putting a few thousand into Dogecoin, because if that has another 10,000 return over the next year, then yeah, that's insane money. So yeah, what are you guys buying? Oh my god, look, USDC has dropped down to 95 cents. I mean, on the graph, it looks absolutely awful. It's just straight down. What's the other one? Tether's gone straight down as well. 87 cents. I thought these things were supposed to stay stable at $1. That just goes to show you, even in the bad times, the stable coins are not the safest place to have your money. Let's have a little look. What's today's worst? Oh, we've got Polygon is up. Oh no, that's 7 days. Let's look at 24 hour. There's 3 coins that are still up. 2 of them are sort of stable coins. Liquidity USD, I'm not sure what that is. I assume that's another stable one. But then the rest are down. That's it. And normally you see a 50-50 split, like some are up, some are down, but everything's down. Harmony is down 54%, Telcoin, IOTA, Holo, Zcash, Engine, VeChain, Synthetics, they're all down about 50%, which is in line with Bitcoin actually. Bitcoin is down 43%. So these are some of the worst, least hit projects. Cellulose Network, is still above $5. You know, you guys, if you've watched my videos for a while, I said that I feel that Cellulose Network is going to perform very well over the next 5 years, and They don't seem to be going down. They went up, 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 but they haven't gone down as hard as the others, which is interesting. Oh, the website's absolutely crashing. So there you go. Smash the like button if you like me doing these just quick little snippet videos talking about what's going on in the markets right now. If you're new to this channel, click subscribe. I am going to start doing more videos, but this has come at a perfect time for me. So I was looking at doing videos where I talked about turning like £1,000 into, say, £3,000. You know, and that's not, you know, some people will do like, oh look, I turned 1,000 into $1 million and it only took 2 weeks. But obviously they're unrealistic. But I wanted to do something that was real, you know, like saying like, okay, I'm a normal guy as well. I'm a normal guy, you know, you're a normal guy or girl, and you're watching this and you're thinking, yeah, I want to turn 1,000 into 3,000. And I thought, you know, video like that may perform well, and that's what I was hoping to do. Now I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, oh, I'll wait until Bitcoin drops. And in the past, Bitcoin has always had these 30% corrections, 28% corrections, you know, even 40%. And like I said to you, I remember being there when there was a 50% correction in a day, and they're normally followed by a huge upswing back up to where it was, and then it just surpasses it. It just, you can't, the green candles just go up, 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 you know, and that's what's happened in the past. I don't know if that's going to happen today. But over the next couple of weeks, I think this today, right now, you know, as of, what's today, the 18th, the 19th of May, 2021, this is the best time to buy into cryptocurrency for the rest of this year. If you want to buy cryptocurrencies at any point in this year, today's the day to do it. I don't know that 100%. It may continue to drop, and maybe it'll be cheaper tomorrow, but at these sort of levels, this is your chance. This is, if you thought Bitcoin was going to go to 100k, why would you not buy it at 33,000? So anyway, that's my point. I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Be careful out there. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Try and invest little and often, dollar cost averaging. But if you're going to make one big purchase, then why not do it on a day where it's on a 50% sale? I think it's already bouncing back. So we've already seen a bounce back of a few grand. So I'm going to try and put some money into this right now. I'm going to get off this video and buy in, and then I'll start recording a video series of me trying to turn, say, £1,000 into 3,000, and then we're going to try and turn that 3,000 into 10. And then obviously I believe by that time I'll run out of time, because I don't want to do big risky swings one way or the other. I want to play more the longer term game. So I think by the end of the year, then I'll have to cash out of that. And then when Bitcoin does drop, and it has its inevitable 80% drop, and it'll last for a couple of years, that's when I'm going to use that 10 grand to buy all these coins at 80% from where they're currently at. So anyway, that's my, or it'll probably be at these levels, because by the time we go up to 100k, an 80% drop would bring us back down to sort of like 20,000-30,000, which is where we're at right now. So still, today is probably the best day to buy in. So I don't know, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Bitcoin's heading back up to 34,000 now. So I did actually catch that massive dip on video, which is awesome. I'm going to upload this. I'm then going to buy in. I'm going to be buying some Bitcoin, and like I said, I'll probably use 500 of it on a smaller margin call, maybe like a 3x. I'm not going to go crazy and start doing 20x's again, because that's just a quick way to lose your money. And I'm going to hopefully see where that goes, and then just buy more Bitcoin with it. So that's my plan. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers guys. Bye.